We're the team behind Hike Buddy, an app focused on the safe exploration on the trails of Oahu. My name is Christopher Na, and my project partner is Nathan Manaka. We worked hard over the past 3 months creating this app, and we believe it will provide value to both residents and visitors of Oahu. The creation of this app is in response to accidents that occur on these trails. In 2016 alone, there were over 260 calls for rescue to the Honolulu Fire Department. Each of these 40 trails have a different level of difficulty and distance. And to make matters worse, they also have different levels of maintenance. This can make the trails much harder to navigate than originally intended, especially after inclement weather. There is also a lack of on-hand resources. Right now, it is recommended to use a guidebook to navigate the trails. However, we believe a mobile market would reach a wider audience. There's also the presence of third-party websites, which are more of a general overview and rely on user-submitted reviews. These sites are also not accessible with an internet connection, which could happen during a hike. Hike Buddy answers these issues through custom design. Our instructions and information are tailored to the hiking trails of Oahu and reflect good practices. Our app is also fast and responsive, so the user can gather the information they need quickly. Storage is local, meaning that even if you lose connection during a hike, all the essential information will still be there. Our app focuses on a simple yet functional design. The homepage here is an example of quick navigation. We wanted to keep this at the top of the hierarchy, as all in one location, so the user can always come back to this page and navigate to a trail that they were looking for. Readability and actions is a highlight of this app as well. We use icons to clearly indicate its purpose, whether it be the difficulty or the type of hike it is. We also focused on responsive user interface, meaning that if the user selected or did an action, they would receive clear feedback. Finally, we wish to appeal to new and returning users. New users will find it easy to browse through the hikes and find something that suits them. Returning users will always find new information when they open the app. This can be done through the summary of the trails, showing stats, as well as the hiking gear checklist. They can also preview the hikes through milestones.
To match our app's design goals, we included a number of easy-to-use functions for the user to use. First is the search button that updates dynamically and displays a fully functional list of those searched for hikes. Next on the homepage is a multiple preset filter buttons, which sorts the database of hikes by things like difficulty, distance, and popularity. When the user clicks the little hike icon on the upper right, they add the hike to their favorites list, which adds a layer of customization. Each hike page includes key information and a recommended gear checklist, but most importantly, at the bottom of the page there is a milestone preview feature, which displays a slideshow of milestones that take you through the hiking path. Lastly, back on the homepage, on the top right, there's the weather icon notification button. This is a safety feature which gets the weather at the user's current GPS location. To evaluate our app, we gave it to a variety of people, including residents to the island, non-residents of the island, frequent hikers, and people who don't hike very often at all. We received overwhelmingly positive feedback. All actions taken by our testers were done quickly, efficiently, and they reported no issues with navigating or completing any of the tasks. After using our app for a while, 100% of the testers reported that it gave them more interest in the hikes of Oahu, and over 90% of our testers said that they would be likely to actually use our app before going on one of their future hikes. We believe that our app would be easy to market and easy to sell because we have very specific targeted user base and a wide range of options for interested buyers. We know that we want our app to be used by visitors or tourists to the island, people that are interested in the hikes of Oahu, but don't know which ones to take or how to be properly prepared for them. And we could sell the app to places like tourist agencies or hotels. These are companies that would look to market their app as their own, brand it so that they can sell it to their own customers, so that they're able to do touristy things around the islands. But also, most importantly, we could sell it to Hawaii state government. The Hawaii Division of State Parks website is very incomplete and doesn't have any of the features that our app provides. We think they'd be very interested in seeing what our app brings to the table. Overall, we've created an app that is easy to use and engaging for users. It makes them more interested in the hikes of Oahu and keeps them safer and more prepared. We fill a market with almost no competition and multiple potential buyers. Thank you for listening to our team present the Oahu Hike Buddy.